Gautam and I am your captain for this interesting voyage. First of all, I would like to thank the Mannheim admissions team for taking out time to review my application and providing me this unique opportunity to introduce myself and why I am a good fit for the Mannheim MBA program. I am a merchant navy officer and I have extensive experience in oil, gas and chemical tanker operations. As the operational head of the ship, I am responsible for the shipboard power plant operations. I allocate and implement budget controls and inventory forecast for the same. I have worked with several managers with different managerial skills and expectations from me, and I have been able to mold my approach accordingly as per their demands and needs. I have taken up several leadership roles in my company. I would like to share one of the leadership examples which is very close to my heart. It happened in 2014 while I was on an assignment on a chemical tanker. My ship intercepted a distress call from Italian Coast Guard requesting to assist in life-saving operation at sea. While the ship prepared to respond, I, along with the senior management team on board, started drawing up a plan for the rescue operation. While the ship navigated through shallow waters, I realized there were a lot of sharp floating debris around the vessel, which made the situation even more challenging. I immediately improvised on my plan. Rather than employing the conventional inflatable rubber-based rescue boats on board, I deployed fiber-based life rafts along with manual rows and sea anchor to have a successful operation at sea. My team, with the assistance of Italian Coast Guard, we could save all the 18 lives at sea. This is just one of the situations when my leadership ability and my decision making under stressful conditions were tested and I delivered. Mannheim MBA program is truly an international program. My career so far has been truly international. I have sailed with over 14 nationalities throughout my tenure at sea. I have worked in cross-cultural multinational teams. I have extensive experience in personnel management and I command 27 shipboard competent officers and crew. I was in an interesting situation when my crew on board was Burmese and Egyptians, and collaborating and planning work orders became a big challenge because they were not conversant in English. Soon I realized that my normal meeting etiquettes and gestures were of little use. I started picking up on non-verbal form of communication. I started to understand the meaning of their speech by their voice tones, by their body language, facial expressions and gestures. Slowly, I could learn so much about the norms associated with their culture, and I started using those norms in my interactions with them. And after 1 month of concrete effort, we could understand each other effectively. I learned that it can be quite a challenge to work in a multicultural setup. However, one can gain a lot of insights about other cultures. I could gain a lot of insights on their way of operations and I could apply them with my other crew members on subsequent voyages. This is one of the reasons that Mannheim program excites me, because I know it attracts people from all over the world with unique key experiences. At this point of time, I would like to share the core value system as to fundamentally who I am. My family has been associated with the International Red Cross Society and has extensively contributed to community service. These values have been instilled in me growing over years and have driven me to be associated with a number of NGOs. Presently, I am associated with an NGO called Samarth, which provides cares and shelter homes for mentally challenged people. I have designed and led several cultural and art and fashion related activities to help these individuals express themselves in society. Recently, I have helped this organization raise funds by selling candles and cards which are prepared by the inmates at the NGO. These funds are primarily used for the medical expenses and the basic shelter needs of the inmates. This experience has been extremely rewarding for me, and this is something which I cherish in my personal life. Lastly, I would like to talk about my hobbies. I have over 40 countries. I love to travel. I love to do adventure sports. I am a nature lover person and I have visited several wildlife sanctuaries. Me and my wife, we like to explore new cultures. Though I am not very familiar as of now with the German language, but that's one of the reasons why I am applying early for a Mannheim program, so that I have good 8 months by the time the batch starts in September and I can pick up German. Thank you, the Mannheim team, for engaging in this video, and I would love to see you people at Mannheim. Thank you.